In the time of the prophet Elisha, there lived a great and powerful man named Naaman. Naaman was the commander of the army of the king of Aram, a nation known for its military prowess. He was a highly respected and feared figure, not only for his military skills but also for his wealth and prestige. However, Naaman's life took a dramatic turn when he was afflicted with a dreadful disease, leprosy. Leprosy was a devastating illness in ancient times, not only because it caused physical suffering but also because it led to social isolation and rejection. Despite his military achievements and noble status, Naaman's leprosy cast a dark shadow over his life. One day, a young Israelite girl who had been captured and served as a servant in Naaman's household told her mistress about a prophet in her homeland, Israel, who could heal Naaman's leprosy. The girl spoke of Elisha, the servant of the Lord, and the miraculous powers he possessed. Her words sparked a glimmer of hope in Naaman's heart. Naaman's desire for healing was so strong that he decided to seek out the prophet in Israel. He informed the king of Aram about his intention to visit Israel, and the king granted him permission, even providing him with lavish gifts to take to the Israelite king as a gesture of goodwill. Naaman, accompanied by a small entourage, embarked on his journey to Israel. He arrived at the residence of the king of Israel, who was perplexed and distressed by Naaman's request. The king believed that Naaman's visit was a pretext for a conflict and that he couldn't heal leprosy. Elisha, the prophet, heard about the situation and sent a message to the king, asking that Naaman be brought to him. When Naaman arrived at Elisha's house, he expected a grand and elaborate healing ritual. Instead, Elisha sent a messenger to tell Naaman to go and wash himself 7 times in the Jordan River. Naaman was furious and disappointed. He had anticipated a spectacular cure and felt insulted by the simplicity of the prophet's instructions. In his anger, he questioned why he couldn't have washed in his homeland's rivers, which he believed were cleaner and better than the Jordan. Naaman's servants, however, were more reasonable and advised him to follow Elisha's instructions. They reasoned that if Elisha had asked him to perform a great feat or make a significant sacrifice, he would have done it without hesitation. So, why not follow the prophet's simple command? Naaman eventually heeded the advice of his servants and went to the Jordan River. He dipped himself 7 times as instructed by Elisha. To his amazement and joy, after the 7th dip, his skin was restored, and he was completely healed. The leprosy that had plagued him for so long had vanished. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Naaman returned to Elisha's house, acknowledging the God of Israel as the one true God. He offered Elisha a generous gift, but the prophet refused to accept any payment for the healing. Naaman was deeply moved by Elisha's humility and the power of the God of Israel. Naaman then made a heartfelt declaration of faith, expressing his intention to worship only the Lord, the God of Israel, from that day forward. He also requested soil from Israel to take back with him to build an altar, symbolizing his commitment to the God who had healed him. The story of Naaman's healing illustrates several important themes, including the power of faith, the importance of humility, and the universality of God's love and grace. Despite Naaman's initial arrogance and skepticism, his willingness to obey the prophet's simple instructions and the influence of his servants led to his miraculous healing. As Naaman obeyed Elisha's simple command and immersed himself in the Jordan River 7 times, he experienced a miraculous transformation. After the 7th time, his skin, which had been plagued by leprosy, was completely healed. His flesh became like that of a young child, free from any signs of the disease. Joy and gratitude. Overjoyed by his healing, Naaman was filled with gratitude and awe at the power of the God of Israel. His long-standing affliction, which had caused him great suffering and social isolation, had been completely removed. Acknowledgement of the God of Israel. Naaman's healing had a profound impact on his faith and belief in the God of Israel. He recognized that the God of Israel was the true God, and he acknowledged him as such. Naaman's transformation was not only physical but also spiritual. He went from being a powerful military commander from a foreign nation to a believer in the God of Israel. Offering of gifts. Naaman sought to express his gratitude to Elisha by offering him a gift of great value. However, Elisha refused to accept any payment for the healing, emphasizing that it was the God of Israel who deserved the credit. Elisha's humility in refusing the gift demonstrated the focus on God's power rather than personal gain. Request for soil. Naaman's desire to worship the God of Israel led him to make a unique request. He asked for 2 mule loads of earth or soil from Israel, which he planned to take back to his homeland in Aram, Syria. He explained that he wanted to use this soil to build an altar, symbolizing his commitment to worshiping the God of Israel. In essence, Naaman's healing was a transformative experience that not only restored his physical health but also led to a profound change in his faith and allegiance. He transitioned from a foreigner and a military leader to a believer in the God of Israel, humbly acknowledging God's power and grace as the source of his healing. The story of Naaman's healing serves as a powerful example of the transformative nature of faith, humility, and God's divine intervention in the lives of individuals. The overwhelming joy and gratitude that welled up in Naaman's heart cannot be understated. He was not only cured of a debilitating disease, but he also experienced a profound spiritual transformation. The depth of his faith grew as he realized the power of the God of Israel. Naaman had gone from a man of pride and military might to a humble believer. Filled with gratitude, Naaman returned to Elisha's house. He stood before the prophet and, in recognition of the God of Israel's immense power and grace, offered him a gift, a substantial portion of the wealth he had brought from Aram. However, Elisha, true to his unwavering commitment to God, declined Naaman's gift. He emphasized that it was not him but the Lord, the God of Israel, who deserved the credit for the miraculous healing. Elisha's humility and dedication were evident as he refused any personal gain from the healing. Despite Elisha's refusal, Naaman made a heartfelt declaration of faith. He acknowledged that there was no God in all the world except the God of Israel. He affirmed his intention to worship only the Lord from that day forward. Furthermore, he made a unique request, asking for 2 mule loads of earth or soil from Israel. He explained that he wanted to take this soil back to his homeland in Aram to build an altar, a symbol of his unwavering commitment to worship the God of Israel. In summary, the story of Naaman's healing is a testament to the power of faith, the importance of humility, and the transformative nature of God's grace. Naaman, once a proud and mighty commander suffering from leprosy, was healed through his obedience to a prophet's simple command. His journey of faith led to not only physical healing but also a deep spiritual transformation, as he came to acknowledge the God of Israel as the one true God. Despite his initial desire to offer gifts, Elisha's refusal demonstrated the prophet's commitment to God's glory above personal gain. Naaman's journey serves as a powerful example of how faith and humility can lead to miraculous transformation and a profound relationship with the divine. After his healing, Naaman returned to Elisha to express his gratitude and offer a gift. However, Elisha refused to accept any payment for the healing. Here's what the Bible says about Naaman's attempt to give a gift. 2 Kings chapter 5 verses 15 to 16. Niv. 15 Then Naaman and all his attendants went back to the man of God. He stood before him and said, Now I know that there is no God in all the world except in Israel. So please accept a gift from your servant. 16 The prophet answered, As surely as the Lord lives, whom I serve, I will not accept a thing. And even though Naaman urged him, he refused. Elisha, in his humility and desire to give all the glory to the Lord, declined Naaman's offer of gifts, emphasizing that it was the Lord, the God of Israel, who deserved the credit for the healing. This refusal to accept gifts demonstrated Elisha's commitment to serving God faithfully and not seeking personal gain from the miraculous healing. This account also highlights the idea that God's ways are not always our ways, and his methods can be unexpected and unconventional. The healing of Naaman's leprosy serves as a testament to the faith and obedience that can lead to transformation and restoration in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. It's a powerful reminder that God's healing and grace are available to all who turn to him in faith and humility. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.